The Mirage of Illusions. In a city that glittered with promises of wealth and endless luxury, Lolli was the dazzling star of every social scene, clad in designer threads and riding the latest flashy cars. She embodied a life everyone envied. To the world, she was the picture of success, a symbol of wealth and status. Yet beneath that brilliant veneer, Lolli's life was built on fragile, carefully curated illusions. Every day, the city's lights reflected off the expensive jewelry she wore, and whispers followed her wherever she went. People admired her for the riches she flaunted, but only a few understood the cost of keeping up appearances. Lolli had learned early on that money was the ultimate measure of self-worth. In her pursuit of this glittering dream, then, one fateful day, the cracks began to show. The fortunes that once opened doors started to vanish. The expensive cars were repossessed, and the glamorous parties faded into distant memories. The lavish world Lolli had painstakingly constructed started to crumble, leaving her in a cold, empty apartment with nothing but echoes of a false past. Alone and stripped of her material defenses, she was forced to confront a painful truth. The life she had portrayed was unsustainable. In the midst of her isolation, as the bitter wind blew through her bare windows, Lolli wandered the city streets with no clear destination. It was during one of these aimless strolls that she encountered a small child, whose bright, honest eyes shone like a beacon. The child was selling handmade trinkets from a modest stall, and when Lolli paused to admire the simple creations, the child looked up and said, "You have so much more inside you than what you show on the outside." Those few words, spoken in a tone as pure as morning light, stirred something deep within her. In that unexpected moment, Lolli realized that the true measure of wealth was not counted in dollars or dazzling facades, but in the richness of one's spirit and the authenticity of human connection. The child's innocence laid bare a secret truth. The priceless treasure of self-love and genuine worth could never be bought or faked. Determined to reclaim her life, Lolli embarked on a journey inward. She learned to nurture her hidden talents, to accept her imperfections, and to rebuild her identity on the foundation of self-respect rather than superficial wealth. Slowly, she discovered that when the glitter faded, only the light within could guide her way. As she embraced this newfound inner richness, those who had once admired her for her empty trappings faded away, replaced by a few steadfast souls who valued her for the real person she had become. In time, Lolli's transformation became a quiet revolution in a world obsessed with appearances. Her story spread a parable of how the price of a false life was too steep, and how the only true fortune lay in the honest, unpriced wealth of one's own self. And so, amid the remnants of a once illusory world, Lolli found a lasting, luminous treasure, the irreplaceable value of authenticity.